We know about you from Ivo Lukačević's blog, and we know that you had the same car, Volvo, as Ivo. Do you have it still?
I have another Volvo now. Yeah, but when we got acquainted, we had the same black Volvo XC70s.
Could you please describe your company in short way of the history of the company?
Okay, Yandex is the synonym of search for Russia, just like maybe Sesnam is here. We have our own search technology. We started as a technology company. We started almost 20 years ago when we started indexing patent information in Russia before the internet appeared. We went online in 1997 with our own website, yandex.ru, yet another index. And by 2001, we've become the largest search and portal in Russia, and now we provide all kinds of informational services to Russian users. And we dominate the search market with almost 60% market share.
And why do you use your own search engine and not some other?
Because when we started developing it, there was no other search engines. We just developed it from scratch a long time ago, and because our search engine quality is better than any of our competitors, and that's because Russia has a long history of a very good mathematical school where we all originated, and all these technologies, all these algorithms, all this mathematics, we know all about it, and we develop technology which is comparable.
And are you upgrading this engine as time goes?
Yes, so Yandex as a company exists since March 2000, almost for 10 years already, and I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders since 2000.
And so, what's the main reason, do you think, that people in Russia use more Yandex for search than Google?
Because we search better, because we provide more informational services. We are much more localized by providing local services, like from any type of local information to services like even traffic jams on the maps, which nobody does.
And how is it with Russian internet users and English?
90% of all the search requests relate to the local information, to Russian-speaking content, Russian language content. But we also index the World Wide Web. We started with indexing just Russian-related materials, but now we extended to providing more information, worldwide search information for Russian-speaking users. But we still target on the Russian-speaking audience, but we provide information from all over the world.
Okay, and is there in Russia a strong community of geeks around some web-related media or some technology?
Of course, the conference like this, we have the Russian Internet Forum collects more than 3,000 people usually. So yes, our geek community is very large and distributed here. Yeah.
And how is it with hiring geeks for internet project? For example, here it's still the problem because we have not so many people.
Yeah, this is the key problem for any internet company and for technology company especially, in particular. People who program everything, actually, you depend completely on people. First, when we started, we were a pretty small company, and we were hiring our friends and friends of our friends. And then, of course, we had to do something more than that. And what we've done was we actually tried to recreate the Russian School of Data Analysis. Now we have the full-scale training. It's Magister 2-year courses for 100 of students who graduate knowing all the methods of computer linguistics, classification, machine learning, cluster calculation, all this stuff. So we train them.
In your company?
We do it in collaboration with the top universities, of course.
Great. And what about the environment for investors and web startups in Russia? Do you know how it's going?
The environment?
For investors and startups, the atmosphere and...
The atmosphere is just like anywhere else. The main problem is that there is much more money available than the minds, the brains on the street. So if you have a viable idea, it's very easy to find the money for it. You just...
Even angel investors are in Russia?
Yes, there's a lot of private investors, there's a lot of institutional investors. Yandex, more than 55% of our shareholding structure belongs to institutional investors.
So you don't have a majority of the Yandex now?
No, we have a much more complicated structure in controlling the company, so that founding shareholders retain more control. But yes, the majority of the company belongs to different institutions now.
And do you think it's a problem for you?
No, it's not a problem. It's an opportunity. We have better liquidity because of that. We have transactions from time to time. So our employees who have stock options, they benefit from those transactions.
Okay. And what about the planned IPO?
We plan. Of course, it's hard to tell now this environment, but we planned when the IPO a year ago. Now we consider it as one of the possible options, but no immediate plans. Because of financial crisis? Because of financial crisis, because of the whole environment has changed. That we don't need IPO eagerly. We're a profitable business and we have enough money. We were discussing IPO options only to provide more liquidity to our shareholders. So now it's been postponed, but it still is one of the options.
Okay. Super, great. Thank you.